Hey babies, welcome back to the channel. So I'm back today with a new video, and in today's video I am featuring EayonHair. Big thank you to EayonHair for sponsoring today's look. So let's jump into the video. It is a miracle knot hairstyle, no knot. So it's a 1B because the root of each crochet piece is a 1B. So it's 1B, 4, 30, 27 because there are the 3 different colors within the bundle. So this is in the Burmese curly texture. As you can see, this hair, the curls, and if I wanted to make this big, honestly, all I have to do is fluff it out. So in this video, I am going to show you how to create this style with no knots. The advantages to no knots are you can prevent or avoid breakage, tangling, and it's easier to reuse the crochet pieces. So I show you how I braid this down, the way I place the colors throughout the install, and then I show you how I style it along with the final look. So this is a full tutorial. I hope you guys can take something away from this. All details will be in the description box, and I will try to include the timestamps. And I want to thank EayonHair for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you beauties in the next one. Okay, so before getting into the tutorial, this is how I sorted the hair. I wanted to do this because I wanted to strategically place the hair. Now I'm starting in the nape area. I went for a medium small, like a medium small size, and I braid my hair down about 3/4 of a way before I add the first piece of crochet hair. So I decided to do the bottom all color number 27. So I will only be adding 27 at the end of my natural braid. So I just take the piece of crochet hair and the part of it where we have thread, that's what I use to braid it in. And then I braid down a little past my natural hair for security. I do not tie the ends. That is something you could do if you prefer to do that for security. I just add a little bit of hair product to the ends, and that works for me. So I'm going to continue to add in just the color number 27 to the ends of my braid. And then as we go up into the braid and further into the tutorial, that's when I start to implement the other colors. I wanted to go for an ombre, and I really wanted that blonde to be more so at the bottom. So that's what I'm doing here. So this is what it looks like after I've completed the first row. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this part because I feel like for this, everyone really knows how to do this part. So I'm going to jump around for this portion of the video, but I will show you what it looks like as I move further along. Being that I'm doing the no knot method, I really wanted to strategically place the color because I specifically wanted the darker color to be closer to the root. So this is what the strand looks like up close. And as you can see, each strand has a 1B root. So I do appreciate that because that helps with color blending. So this is what it looks like as I'm getting further along. And honestly, this color alone looks really good. I can imagine what the miracle knots will look like with just number 27. And this hair is very, very soft. And this is the Burmese curly in 18-inch. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to talk through this part of the video. So I'll let you listen in on that. So I probably sound crazy because I don't have my mic right now, but I'm finished with the braiding process. I've only used the lightest color. I'm going for an ombre situation right now. I started with this blonde. I'm going to work my way up the braid with that. I'm gonna go dark. We will see, but this is it, all braided down. We are going to do the no knot method. So for the no knot method, I take the needle and I push it through the braid. I'm going to attach my first piece of hair, which in this case is the color number 30. I pull one piece through, and then the section of the crochet hair that has thread, I'm wrapping that around my braid. So this is how you secure it. And what I really like about this method is it camouflages that thread. So once I get to the end, I take the needle, push it back through the braid, and I grab the other ends of the hair and snake it through like that. And that is literally it for the no knot method. As you can see, really easy. And the takedown process for this, I'm excited because I feel like it's going to be a lot faster than the other. So once again, push the needle through, attach the hair, pull one piece of the hair through, wrap the entire section with thread around your braid. And then when you get to the end, push the needle back through, attach the hair, and snake it through. And that was the color number 4. So once again, I'm starting with 27, working my way up to 30. And as I get closer to my root, that's when I use the color number 4. So I'm just going to continue to do it in that order as I get to the other side. One thing that I'm going to do, which is totally optional, is add an extra piece of crochet hair to the top 2 rows. So at the very top where my hair is parted down the middle, I do like to add a piece of crochet to the base. And for that section, I will not be using the no knot method, but as I stated, that is completely optional. So this is what it looks like as I'm moving along. I love the way this looks with that color placement. I feel like at the root, you see a lot of dark, and at the bottom, that's where that bright blonde starts to peek through. So one thing I did differently was in the nape area, I also only fed in color number 27. That gives me that peekaboo highlight. So when I split my hair down the middle, or if I wear my hair up in a ponytail, you see a lot of that blonde. So in the nape area, I think I did the first 3 rows up is all color number 27. And then I continue to do the tri-color method for every other braid. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through the no knot method one time. I'm going in with this color, which is number 30. So you put the crochet needle through the braid, then you attach the hair, pull one piece through, then where the thread is, I'm just going to wrap that around the braid, put my needle back through the bottom, and then pull that other end through like this. So that way there's no knot. So it's push, pull, wrap, and then push, pull. That's it. Now for the next part, I'm going to define the curls. In the back. So this was after everything was all done. I wet the hair down with water. I'm adding a little bit of Lotta Body mousse, and I am diffusing the hair. I will jump back on camera the following day to show you the finished look and just touch up some of the sections, but this is the process in which I define. And just stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so I'm back with the finished look. So this is what it looks like after this completely styled. So the usual products, I used the Lotta Body mousse, water, this curl defining brush that I cannot stop talking about. This brush is amazing for defining curls. The last step is the diffuser. Any diffuser attachment will do, and that's how I got the curls to be super defined. And the method with the no knot, what I noticed about that one is that is going to camouflage the strings. So you see a lot less strings when you use the no knot method. I like it. Yes, this is what it looks like. And remember, this is 18 inches. If I was to stretch this, it could stretch really long. And I have mentioned before that if you want a longer braid, you just place your first piece lower. So how I started this was at the bottom, I braided the 27. Then as I was feeding in the hair, above the 27 is where I placed the 30, and right above the 30 is where I placed the 4. So from top to bottom, it goes 4, 30, 27. And in the nape, I tried to stick to 27 just to give it like that ombre peekaboo effect. And I really like it. I love the way this came out. So let me show you what it looks like. From the side. Gorgeous. I absolutely love this. I'm going to add this to my Miracle Knots hairstyle playlist. Big thank you to EayonHair for sponsoring today's video. All links and details will be down in the description box, and I will see you beauties in the next one.